Hello and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Linda from the Rosey Life Planner, and if you've been here for a while, you know what I'm gonna say. Hello, lovelies! So I'm back with another video, and this is my September setup. I'm using our kit from our shop, the Rosey Life Planner, and it's the September kit. So I'm getting ready to set up for September. I'm going to be using my Rosey Planner Undated. You haven't ever seen any of my videos before, maybe you would like to go back and watch some of them. There is a playlist of all my monthly setups if you want to get caught up or just see my style in general. But while you're here, you might as well stick around and let's get into the September setup. I'll be doing my monthly, my weeklies and my dailies. I'll also be showing you my pocket setup in my new planner from Naya Paperie. Look at the texture on this, lovelies. I will link it below also if it's still there. It's a couple of months ago I bought this, so I'm not sure if she still has this fabric or not. But I have some exciting news about a collaboration with Naya also, so stay tuned till the end of the video and I'll let you know more about that. I'm super excited because there is just so much to do, and we are on holiday also this month, so a lot to plan. But let's get into it and I will show you my pocket setup and what I've done with it off camera. Basically all I've done is just take my cover off. I'm just going to take my little bow off. Look at how cute she is. We have been to shop for bows for years now, and I just love making these cute bows to go with the season. So I will link this one below, but we have an extraordinary number of bows in our shop, so I will link the bow section of our shop below. This cover is not the one I left you with in my last video. This one is actually a piece of wallpaper that when I went with my brother shopping for wallpaper for his place and I saw this wallpaper, he didn't like it. So I took the sample and just used it as a cover for my planner. I also made a spread about that day. I can show it to you later, but this will be coming off. I'm a bit fed up of it now, but I always do that at the end of the video. But let's just get set up with the monthly, shall we? Okay, lovely. So usually what I do, and if you've been here for a while, you know that I write all my appointment dates with a pencil beforehand. I did have a few pre-scheduled things, but they had to be moved because we were supposed to go on our camper van trip in August, but things changed and we had to change things around. But now we will be going on our annual camping trip in September. Last year we went with Hannes's mom and dad, and this year we are going with my brother. So usually we make it a family or friends thing also, and we meet some of you lovelies along the way in Europe too. We haven't fully finalized the route yet, and I will share it more on Instagram as the day comes closer. But at the moment I just have a nail appointment on the 2nd. Of course I have a lot of work before we go, but there is nothing that like I need to put on this calendar as such. This just my holiday when it starts and finished, but all in between while we're on the road I still will be updating my Instagram with you guys. I still will be posting videos, and I still will try to do a planning video or two while I'm on the road too. So I'm still working technically, but it's a holiday. I get to spend some time with my family and prepare myself before the busy season of the planner business sort of begins in the end of September until January or February. So that's our most busiest time, and it's always quite crazy. So I like to refresh before then, regroup, have some meetings with my brother who also works with me, my husband who is also working at our company. So we use this trip to sort of strategize and just come back to like calm and see what didn't work last year, what works the next year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this now. I'm going to date and number these, and normally how I do this is with the stickers. So I'm just going to show you for the people who don't know. So I usually use the number stickers and I use the days of the week. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these yeah, I think I'll use script this month. Let's go a bit fancy. So I'm going to use these two. So that's sheet 10 and sheet 8. If you're wondering what sheets they are, it is down here on the bottom. So that's sheet 8 and sheet 10. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to speed this up because it's quite boring to watch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate a little bit before adding in what is happening this month. Generally speaking, each month I add different things like deadlines, trackers, and this month I found was a little bit busy, but it kept me on track. I had a lot of things I needed to design before I go on my trip, but yeah, I'm not quite where I said I would be, but I'm getting there. There's a lot of other things that I hadn't taken into account, so this month I might be a little bit more optimistic. What do I want to add? We've got washi and we've got the other washi sheet. I'm loving the silver foiling. I think this is the first month I've ever done silver. I'm usually a gold or rose gold person. Let me know in the comments, what type of foiling do you love, or even if you do love it. So as you've seen in previous, I always put a chapter sticker on my monthlies because I just like to flip and see chapter. I'm really enjoying this sort of bigger numbers, so I think I'm going to add that. But first I want to add this one. So, oh, it's so satisfying just peeling them off. Am I weird or am I weird? So just want to line this up with the one just right there. I'm gonna add the chapter sticker right there. These chapter stickers and everything came about when I was doing these sheets, and then I realized instead of just making the sheet smaller, I was like, well, I'm making this size sheet anyway, so I decided to add extra days here and then add these stickers because there was space on the bottom. So it's a good way to just get more into the sticker sheets, and then that means you get more value for money. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. And I think what I'm going to do is add one of these. You know, I love butterflies, so I'm just going to add one of these small butterflies here just to add a bit of bling. And then as you can see, we have this big area here that is like, because September starts on the 1st, so I'm just thinking, how can I block off the area without it being too much bling? Because I feel like too, if I put too much, it then distracts me a little bit from what is going on, and I sort of need to be focused. So as you can see, you can take your scissors and you can just cut the actual sheet to the size that you want, and then you can lay the sticker rather than trying to cut the sticker, which is a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna lay this right here. then with the other half, I'm going to lay it on the other side so that we have this nice effect, but it also marks out then that the days are not in use. Just check that it's still recording. Okay, so now we have this all marked out, so I sort of know that these are not in use, and that just helps my eye to navigate to here rather than, oh, where is the first? I know it's my ADHD though. If I if I like leave this, I would be like, where's number one? Don't ask me. It just is. I have a nail appointment here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop down a little icon. I usually use the little mini icons, but those ones aren't foiled this month. So I think, let me see. Actually, I might use, yeah, I'm going to use this sunflower to mark the day, like right there. And then I'm going to take this tiny butterfly. Oh, I probably need a tweezers for that little one. Okay, and I'm going to pop that into my calendar then, because that one is set in stone. So then that's my nail appointment in. I'm gonna block off this a little, something came through my page from the day before, so I'm just, or the month before, I was using marker, and it came through a little bit, so sort of dug it in too much. But my nails are there. So also we, as I mentioned at the start of the video, we're supposed to go on holiday on August, but that got changed. So we're going on holiday now in September, and it's a camper van trip, but I'm going to be actually out of the country between these two dates. So I'm just going to put a little sticker on each to know that they're the day that I'm going and coming back. So for that, I'm going to use, I think I might use this little half flower to mark the day anyway that we are coming back. Pop that down there. And that just gives me a visual of like what days like I'm traveling for sure. And it also shows me that where I'm not in the office. I will be in the office as such on my phone, but just not in the office like physically here. So I'm gonna pop then this flower here to just mention that holiday. Okay, so holiday starts there and ends there. I don't really have anything else planned for the month other than our trip, so that I have sort of left it open. All the kits and all of that are all something we are working on, and they will leave before, and anything then that leaves after will be obviously when we come back. But we're going to be clearing orders and everything before we go, and then we will just be up in our processing time, and I have sent you an email already about that. As a small business owner, I have learned over I think we are now in business almost 6 years, and I've learned that you need to take a break. If I don't take a break, I have had 2 burnouts since I've started this, where I've actually been in hospital for them. So it's something that like I know that I need every year, and it's something that I make time for. So yes, I'm almost burnt out coming up to the holidays because there's so much to do, but it's so worth it to be able to spend time with my husband and my brother, who is now here too. So it will be a great trip to just unwind a bit before the busy season starts. All I can say is that as a small business owner, it can get overwhelming at times, because you can't take holidays like where they're fully like a holiday. So to be able to go on a trip, even though I have to work during the trip, it still feels like a holiday to me. I'm gonna add little bits and bobs throughout because I don't have any particular thing going on during the trip. I will probably just write some little line a day for this. I do have quite a few things that I need to get done before I leave, so I'm going to pop down my monthly sticker just to have a to-do list for my sort of going away. I have to pack my planner stuff, my camera, different things like that for still filming on the way. So I'm gonna pop down a little quote here. I'm sort of feeling a little bit quotish this month. I'm gonna pop a quote there, and then a to-do list. I'm gonna I'm gonna put something down here at the bottom because it's looking a little sad. Maybe I'll pop this down. Pop. Why do I keep saying pop? Yeah, that's super cute. Don't you just love it when something goes super cute? I think I might use this because it might, if I use this, it's looking a little bit like too scripty. Okay, I think I'm loving this. I'm in love. I think I love the setup for September. It's nice and simple because I want it to be simple at the moment. Last month I went a bit crazy on washi, and then I didn't find like I was using it as much because I just had so many things on that it just got a bit overwhelming. So that is, yeah, that is my September setup for my monthly. Now let's go and do a weekly. Each week basically I make my weeklies based on how I think my week is going to be this week. This week I think it's going to be crazy with a crazy to-do list, so I'm going to need lists. I usually like to keep an area for just all my to-dos and then a schedule sort of thing, but I think this week is crazy, so I'm going to have a much bigger space for to-dos, and then I'm just going to have a place for my schedule if there's anything on it like appointments, etc. So I'm going to take my washi sheet and as you see there is these thin ones, and I love these for marking out my page. So I just take one just like this, and let's say, so this is the Rosey Planner Undated, so I'm going to do mine from about 4 o'clock, which is 16 hours on this. Our planners are in military time. I think that's what you call it in the US, is it? I really like military time. I don't know why. I just, you know, 4 o'clock, if I say 4 o'clock, like then having to add the PM, maybe I'm just lazy. But like it just seems like a lot for me, so I like that it just goes like 13, 14, 15, like I don't know. I know for some other people that military time is confusing, so like I can get it, but for me it just, like, that's another thing. Please comment below, which do you prefer, military time or 12-hour clock or 24-hour clock, isn't it? I've only realized lately that how hard it is to actually plan and talk to you all at the same time, because of course I'm trying to get my washi down perfectly. I'm trying to think what I'm doing next, and especially I have ADHD, so you know my brain is like constantly loading. This is the line that divides basically my to-do list from my schedule. My schedule, generally speaking, I would like to fit it between 5 o'clock in the morning until 4, but in reality sometimes I have to be at work a lot later, which means I go to bed a lot later, which means I wake up a lot later. So I don't want to sit here and tell you I'm the perfect human being that wakes up at 5 o'clock every morning. That's just not true. But generally speaking, I try to finish my day at 4, but more times than not, I'm a lot later working. Like this week, for example, is like I will be working all hours because we are away from next week. So let's just first date it. So I think I'm gonna go with just some regular days up here, and then I'm gonna use these 3 colors of Tombow that I chose to go with this kit, and it's 685 in case any of you are interested, and it's 158 and 993. So I'm gonna pop down Monday. It's still basically August at the moment because I'm filming this a little bit earlier than I normally do, and I think today is the 25th or 26th. Today is Monday, so it's 26th, I think. So technically we are still here in August, but I'm using a September kit because I couldn't wait to actually use it. I was like, okay, I'm over pink now, let me get some color in here, and these bright colors are just like making me happy because there's a field actually down the road from us here that has sunflowers in it, so it's definitely the season here for sunflowers. I think I'm going to go with the green, and I'm going to use that to basically date the calendar. 30 days has September, April, June and November. So 30 days, so Saturday is the 1st of September. No, it's not. 30 days has, oh, no, it's not. Because I was thinking we were in September. No, Linda, we are in, let me fix that with some Tipp-Ex. Yeah, so of course Linda was counting in. Does anybody know that rhyme, that 30 days has September, April, June and November? So yeah, I was counting that we would already be in September, but so 31 and then 1. So there it is, all dated. I love the green. I'm loving the green. On this sheet you get also these functional stickers, so I'm gonna use one of those with this to sort of mark that this area is for tasks, and I'm gonna pop that, I think, right there, just like that. And I'm gonna put tasks like that. And I think I'm gonna take a little butterfly from one of the washi sheets because I just love having a little bit of glitz on the page. Now, just like that. And pop. Okay. So now we have that little tasks area, and what I do is I pop down all the things that I need to do each day on said day. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to use my little September calendar because it is going into September here, and usually on Sundays I sort of allow myself those sort of type of free day, not a free day, but if you know what I mean, that sort of reset day. So I don't have a huge to-do list, or if I do, I don't write it down. So I'm going to pop down now my calendar, and I'm going to pop it down here. Just like that. So that's just to tell me that, okay, now the month is beginning to change to September. And I'm going to pop that away. what else do I want to do here? So for instance, I will use these markers for, I will set one of them for like the Rosey Life Planner, like work, or like, sorry, work, then like my gym, and then home, so that I can sort of see where my day is. I want to always show you the reality of what planning really looks like, because I think some people really edit their videos really well without the thinking process. This is the thinking process. So I'm gonna pop, I keep saying pop, don't I? There. I always use it this week because I like to put a few priorities down for the week, just things that I would like I used it this week sort of as what would I like to have done, like what is the few biggest things for that week that I would like to have done, and then what do I want to track for the week. I think this week I would like to track my gym, so I'm going to put that down, pop. And then I will use the green, because I'm going to use the green as my health, and then I will just first mark down like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I will just put a dot on each day that I go. I'm planning to go today in the evening time, if I get done with my planning. So that is my weekly setup. I was planning to use one of my dashboards, but I think I'm going to keep it for my next spread. Kind of like how that looks. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna cut. I know you all are like, that what a dashboard to cut, but listen, we've got some ideas over here. And I will still use this text. I will probably use it in one of my daily spreads, but I'm thinking I'm gonna add this here that I can just like lift it up, and then you just can fold here, and then I'll be able to still work and still have a beautiful spread. And then over here I would like to add a little bit of this, and I think I'm gonna pop it down from here. So I'm gonna do it as a lift up one also from there. So basically you can just take it, just like this. And this one has some beautiful silver foiling. I love it. Hallelujah. So for this one, as you can see, it is so close to the text there, and I really don't want that it's going to how do I say, like go onto the text. So let me show you how I do this sort of one in that case. So I put the tape on the back just like that, and I fold, I first cut, sorry, I cut the tape to the shape of the, I'll just take this off before it sticks to my scissors. And as you can see, the tape is now sticky from the front. But what you want to do is you just want to fold the tape over just like this and stick it down as usual, just like, ouch, I didn't stick it in the right place. Oh no. So you want to first make sure you stick it in the right place. I am the worst art attack teacher ever. Okay, so now you have it. It hasn't ruined your text, and you can flip it up and down. Now look at this for a spread. Just look at it. So as I said, what I'll do is I will give you an example now of like how I am using this. This is today is Monday, and it really is Monday. Here is my schedule. Today I had a migraine in the morning, actually a pretty bad one. I had to take my nasal spray like twice before it even started to work. I took nasal spray, paracetamol, everything, and only after I had taken the second nasal spray had it actually worked. I'm not sure if I get migraines from the sinus or if I get it from the neck, but something was just not feeling good this morning. I'm going to take my ruler, and I have this foldable ruler that I got from Tiger. I have loads of rulers actually, but this is just the one I seem to have handy. Today I didn't do any gym because, as I said, I had a migraine, but I was at home, so I'm gonna pop my yellow down for that. So let's see, I woke up at 6:30, and from 6:30 until 10 I was pretty much at home. And then all day today I am working. On videos and in the office with the October kits. I'm actually in my office right now, and our studio is downstairs, so that's gonna be until around here. And as I said, I will be going for a gym or outside after. So this is how I will use this, and in these places I write like what was going on. So for instance, migraine, so I just wrote there that I had a migraine and that I was home on the sofa. So that just tells me when I have my orange, I know, okay, that was time I was at home and what was I doing. And then here I have, let me put down, so I have my little icons. These are little YouTube icons, and I'm just gonna pop down what I'm doing in my workday. So here, here, okay. So the first video I filmed was the October, sorry for my phone, October kit reveal, and then I filmed what I'm filming now, which is the September setup, and the next video will be setup in compact. Okay, and then I will be checking on the progress of the October kits, because they are currently getting packaged by Hannes's mom, and they will be leaving today, tomorrow and Wednesday. So this is how I like plan my day. So I basically have like 3 sections. Normally in the morning I do something for my health, which would be in green here, but this morning I slept. So technically it was healthy, but I was sleeping. So slept until 7:30. Then my tasks for today were to call FedEx, was to email Sandra, film videos. Then I have to take listing photos from the October kit. So then when I like make something done, I normally, if it's like to do with work, then I'll mark through it with work. So call FedEx was to do with work, email Sandra was to do with work, and now I'm filming the videos. And if it was something to do with my health, like I want to go to the gym today, so gym, legs. For instance, today I would have had a walk this morning, but I didn't go for the walk because of my headache. So for this, I normally put like a small arrow, like that it wasn't done and that it's been moved to another day. I generally try to go for 3 to 5 walks a week. Like that's outdoor exercise, I consider that, so that I get some fresh air, some vitamin D, and then I go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. It depends on my week, and also depends on my migraines, because those have a mind of their own. But this is my weekly setup. I'm actually really excited for this because I did a couple of weeks ago have this setup, and this worked really well for me. So I'm really enjoying this type of layout where I just have a to-do list, and I switch it around whether the to-do list is here or there, but I really like that layout. So I'm loving this, and let's see how it works this week. And now we're gonna go on to the dailies. I can show you some of my spreads from this month. So here was August. Had some, I have some private stuff in here, but here is also the day we went wallpaper shopping with my brother. I stuck a piece of it here, and he was definitely not liking my nature vibes. I actually put here one of the September cards because I thought it was cute. It said relax, and I have a piece of vellum here, and I just sort of put that in there and pop the relax out of it. But as I said, you can be super creative with how you like add things to your planner. I just love adding things. I add cards. Let me see if I have, like, here's some stickers from Simply Gilded. I just wouldn't know when I would use these stickers, so I just thought, yeah, I got a Simply Gilded order, so I added stuff like that. I have letters from people who sent me letters. I have like little things that my friends have sent me also. I have like weekly schedules that I have just taped in, then some happy mail things. So I just use my planner to just add in little bits of memories throughout the year. So just feel free to do what feels good for you. But my planner is becoming, what a chunk is this? It's becoming chunky. But let's move on to the daily, as we are only in the 26th. I already forgot. So 26th, 27th, this week I'm not going to have the time I want to journal. So actually we're moving on to one of the blank pages now that is in the, yeah. So I'm going to use this as my and keep these 2 pages for the last few days of August. I'm going to use something here. I have my September. Yeah, I'm going to add that there. And I think I have my paper cutter, and I'm just going to cut this down just a little bit so that it's not sticking out my planner. It wouldn't need to, but the fact is that my planner is so stuffed that it doesn't have the space at the spine as it usually would. And then I'm just going to take my tape. This actually came in one of our latest boxes. I think we might have still some on our website, but you can get this tape really from anywhere. You don't need to get it from us, but it is so handy. Okay. I've been thinking about this piece ever since I've created this kit. Either this piece, yeah, I think I'm gonna add that piece to there. Look at the die cut from this month. I love the shine on it, so this needs a place. I'm gonna pop this here. Oh, this looks so cute. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a date down. 1st of September. I will, of course, always journal on the first day, because first day is the first day. Now we have that down. I'm gonna pop a September sticker. Just right here. And then I'm going to use okay, I'm loving the spread for the first day of September, and I'm somebody who doesn't like to sticker too far ahead. I do like to put my stickers before I journal, but I like to choose them on the day, like based on like sort of how I'm feeling, because if I sticker a lot ahead, then the best part of my journaling is sort of like taken away. So I like to keep my like sticker in for the day that I'm journaling, because it's sort of part of the daily experience, if you know what I mean. Let me know if you love like sort of stickering the whole way up first, or do you like to sticker as you go? Like I like to sticker as I go for some reason. If I put like 3-4 pages of stickers now, like the thing is that some days I'll be like, oh, like the good part is gone, so then I don't bother writing on the page, and then it's sort of like a waste too. So I like to just sticker when I actually am gonna journal. I always have my stickers with me in my little like plastic pouch, and I just stick them always at the back of my planner. So that is my daily, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one more, because that's a Sunday, and Monday I'm gonna stick down, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it from here. Now I'm gonna add that as a flap, because I do always have so much to write. So I'm gonna, because I don't want to take the shine off the silver, I'm gonna do one of those back style ones. So again, you do it, you stick from the back, and then you cut around the tape just so that it's flush. And I'll show you again from the front that now this side is the sticky side. So let me just, so you can see here, this is actually sticky. So what I do is I fold it back, so you actually are able to make it sort of stick from behind, and you want to line it up where you want to put it. And then you have your adorable flap. And in order to get it to lay down, you just need to sort of go along it to press it. And there it is. And then you have your cutesy flap. Okay, lovelies. So there is the first, and now I'm doing the second. I love just playing around with where I add the sort of date stickers. It sort of keeps your eyes sort of busy. I'm going to put, so it's Monday, and I'm going to be having my stickers on the road with me, so I'll be stickering and posting on Instagram where we are, and probably put in pictures in my planner. I'm gonna pop down the September 3rd sticker here, and that is Tuesday, just like that. And I'm gonna pop some some stickers down. And let me see what I want to do. Monday I know is going to be one of those office days because we have tons to do right before we leave. So I'm going to pop. And then Tuesday is when we are on the road already. So let's see. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I'm gonna pop. Why do I keep saying pop? Put down this so that I kind of am forced to write around it. And glam here. Okay, now we have our 1st, 2nd and 3rd September all done, and let me take you into the weeklies just to recap. Oh, I've got so much in the nowadays to go back in the planner is just, that is when I think we need some tabs. Let me just, and just to recap, here is my weekly for this week. I love it. And the monthly is here. Now the monthly is seeming quite basic compared to all the rest, but I love it. Okay, lovelies. So that is my setup in my planner. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you my pocket setup. I'm going to first just take out my August card. I'm going to put in my September card. Put that in there. And I love this card, and I think I'm going to use, I love this card so much, grateful every day, but I'm going to use this relax just to remind myself. So I have now finally taken out my, oh, these cards were just, I'm going to keep them in my stash for decorating with, but so this is now the wallpaper. Let's change that. I'm gonna change that, and how I do that every month is I normally stick whatever I choose to cover my planner with some washi tape to the actual planner cover. So let me show you, and this is what the Rosey planner looks like when it is used and banged up, and look, just look at that. She is so beautiful. This is what I mean when, you know, when you just love your planner, and this will go on the shelf and it will just be every year I will take it out and be like, look at my 2024 planner, or look at my 2025. So yeah, I love it. Sort of nostalgic now because I don't see the cover all the time, and I just remember last year setting this up, our very first planner. So here's my cover. I've taken out my brother's my brother's wallpaper. He'll be happy to never see that again. Okay, so for the cover this month, I definitely, when I made this, I just knew I was going to use this as a cover. So to put this, I think I'm going to use this piece of white. Now look at that. Oh, so what I normally do is, because if I just put this, you can see all my stickers through it. I'm not sure how it will look, but I'm not sure if it's the look that I'm going for. Yeah, I think not. So I'm going to put the white, just a white printer page. I know that you in the US probably have letter size, so you're going to have to cut it down, but this is how it looks then. So what I normally do is I will take a little bit of tape or washi tape, either way, something that will come off easily, because this is going to be the cover that I will put on the shelf. And this is sort of like, because I want to decorate my actual planner cover, that this one, so I want it to sort of match. So in order to make it match, I sort of like to change the cover up with the season or with the kit. Now we have this in place, we can take up the page, and you don't need to stick it down fully, you just need something that's going to keep it in place while you get it into the actual cover. And these covers are quite like good because you have loads of room, but some, I know, jelly covers, like for instance on our new planners, they are more snug, so you will need to tape a little bit before you put it in. Oh, look at how cute this is. Now I just need to get it in the back. So first you add these to the back, just like this, and then you add your back cover, just like that. So this jelly cover is from our shop. It has a pocket here in the back and then some card pockets here. I think we still have some of them. We only have them in A5 size, but they are like really easily to put things in. The newest ones, they're a little bit more snug, but I'm sure you can still get a vellum in. But let me show you now how this all ties in together. So let me talk you through my setup. I will also be putting my tweezers. I love to keep a tweezers on hand always. So this is my planner setup. So here, in here, I think I've showed you loads of times before, this is just some clear sticky notes. Sometimes when I'm adding something to my planner and I'm not sure it's going ahead and I don't have a pencil, I will add them to the sticky notes. And then here I have these little planner cards. It has some plastic on it that just needs to be removed. I was trying to protect them, but I will remove it now. Sort of satisfying. Look at this. And that sound. And here is the last one. So let me show you these. I think we might have a few still in store. I'm not actually sure. These are an old product, but it's a daily, weekly and monthly planning routine, and I love them. They really like help me to keep like in my mind what I should be doing on those bases, on a daily basis, monthly and weekly. So I'm leaving them here. I did have them in the back of my older planner cover. This is a new planner cover. As I said, I got it from Naya Paperie. I will link her site below. In my pockets I have a journaling card from a September kit, and it says time waits for nobody, do it now. I sort of need that reminder always. I have a coffee magnet right here. They are in our shop, along with these, along with that, along with this. They're all things from our shop. Self-care isn't selfish is the sticker, also from the September kit, the September card, and also here is these little stamp things, and this is a little letter with some bow on the top, and I have this quite a long time. It was from Sticky Monster Co, I think, another small business. Then over in the back I have some notepad. I love this little notepad. I just write on it, stick it into my planner, and then I can write whatever in permanently whenever I'm ready to. So I keep those there. I have these little sticky notes. I have one of my most favorite shop bow that we have ever released. Look at that. Just look at the detail on it. And here is one of our washi cards, and these are two of my favorite washies right now. You've seen it, I've used it quite a lot in my spreads. My favorite pen goes in here. I don't put my pen into the letter because it just drives me insane trying to get it in and out, but I leave it always just like this. And then I just pop my own planner cover in here. That is my planner into the cover. This is how my planner looks for the month of September. I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to tell you that Naya and the Rosey Life Planner, which is us, will be doing a collaboration, and we are working currently on a new planner. I want to show you that we are working on a planner together. There is a little bit of wait still, a few weeks before I will have the sample, but hopefully I will be able to show you soon. We are working on a new cover with a lovely pink. I'm so excited about it, but more on that on Instagram. Probably I will be giving sneaks over there over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to just pop my bow back on because I just love how my bow looks when my planner is closed. I also have this that I just keep my pages together with, so I'm gonna pop that one just on here for now. Lovelies, I also want to mention that this is the Rosey Planner Undated. We also have the Rosey Planner in a dated form for next year, 2025. It's still on pre-order right now. We have a B6 Undated. We also have our compact version. This is a B6 size, as you can see, and this is also our compact version, and all of our planners come in these two colors for next year. So I will link them below also. Lovelies, this is my setup. So just want to say thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next video. If you really loved this video, please consider subscribing so that other lovelies can find us. When you like our video, it pushes the algorithm to push us out there and find more lovelies. So I just want to say thank you so much, and until the next video, see you in the next one. Bye lovelies, bye.